Hey, how's it going? So, I want to talk about something important. Um, Depression. So, the subject has been on my mind for a while. Basically, I just want to tell you this is for anyone who has depression. If you don't have depression, maybe just watch this for your friends if they have it. Um, but yeah, this isn't a gaming video or anything like that. I just want to talk about this cancer. So depression, yeah, it's like a cancer disease. It's horrible, but it's almost impossible to get rid of. Notice I said almost impossible. So I want to talk about myself first and what happened with me in my experience with depression. So I'd say about maybe 2 years ago, like around 2019 or so, I guess. Uh, Towards the end of 2019, I'd say. I started feeling like depression, and it started growing more and more over time. I've always had problems with depression, uh, but it wasn't ever this intense until around 2019 or so. Then it got really intense, and it's terrible. It feels like you're completely trapped in this cage, and there's no getting out. It feels horrible, like there's no escape. It's just bad. So one of the things you feel is that no one understands you. That's definitely one of the things I felt, and I've heard many people talk about. No one understands what I go through, and no one can ever understand how I feel. Now, that's completely untrue. There are so many people like me who have depression, or had depression. There are so many people who do have depression, thousands and thousands of people. Although that's sad to hear about, uh, people understand how you feel. There's no one out there on this entire planet, okay, who doesn't understand at least one major thing that you're going through. There is someone out there, and although they may seem far, they're a lot closer than it seems. That sounds like some dumb, I don't know, Facebook post by your mom, but seriously, they are a lot closer than it sounds like. And you could definitely reach out for help. Personally, I wouldn't reach out for help on the internet because that seems a little bit immature to me. But I would talk to your friends about it, or I don't know, your parents, people that are close to you. Because if you talk to the internet, they'll blow you off. They'll blow you off, and they don't care. I mean, obviously there are some people on the internet who do care, and do care about you and depression. Like I do, but there are a lot of people who don't care and just wish the worst for you. Now, let's go over another thing that people feel with depression. You feel like you're trapped in a box. Like I said, you feel like you're in a tight space. There's no getting out. Now, that tight box feels really black and dark. Remember, I always imagined my little black box inside my head and my heart, and it was just pitch black darkness, like a black hole or something. Now, you can easily leave that bubble, but it's definitely going to require some work. Now, one of the number one things I felt was that there's no way I can get out of this. I'm permanently going to be a bad person. I'm always going to have depression. I'm never going to stop being sad. That's not true. You can easily stop being sad and stop with depression. And I'm going to tell you so many things today that I bet you've heard 1,000 times. People have said to you all over the place, do this, do this, do this. It'll help you. And you're like, that's stupid. Why would that help? Like, the power of friendship or something. That doesn't make sense. But trust me, a lot of the things they say on here will work. I promise. Now, the number one thing to get you out of that black bubble or whatever you feel, that cage, is to do things that make you genuinely very happy. Because, oh, and I'm not going to say you need to branch out, uh, find new people to hang out with, do new crazy things. You don't need to do that at all. That didn't help me one bit. That actually made it worse for me. Because now I'm talking to people that I don't know. It makes me very uncomfortable, personally. Now I'm doing things that I just didn't like. And that made me more sad. Obviously, if you do things that you hate, or just don't like, or feel uncomfortable with, you're going to get kind of sad. So don't do that. Don't branch out if you don't feel like you need to. If you want to, then that's okay, I guess. But, like I said, you need to do things that make you genuinely happy. Maybe even think way back to when you were really little, like a kid or something, and you're like, man, I remember this made me happy. It's like some dumb nostalgic thing. Just go back and try it. Go back and do it. Unless it's like, I don't know, watching My Little Pony or something. Just do something that makes you feel happy. Something that maybe you haven't done in a long time. Something that involves your friends. Maybe even it is hiding in your room all day and playing video games. I don't know. Just do anything that makes you genuinely happy. Don't do something that other people tell you to do that you don't want to do. Like, I don't know, just trying out something new that's just really boring to you or doesn't make sense, that's weird, random. Don't do that. Just do things that make you happy. The number one thing that made me happy was being active. Now, I've heard this from so many people. Basically, a lot of people I know were telling me about my depression. You just gotta do things, like basically branch out, get out of your comfort zone. Don't do that. They were telling me, do this, do that. I decided to do it. One of the things, a lot of the other things didn't help me, but one of these things did help me. Surprisingly, it did help me, and it was being active, moving around, doing stuff. So I would get out of the house. I love riding my bike now. I never used to like riding my bike ever. It was like so. We have a tiny little neighborhood, so it's just like riding around in circles. It's stupid. And then I realized if I just put on some headphones, listen to my favorite music, ride around the neighborhood in circles, whatever, it's fun. I like it. I enjoy it now. It's actually something that I like doing, honestly. Just riding your bike around at full speed, go real fast, go wherever you want, just blast music. It's nice and fun. So now my neighbors always see me riding around the neighborhood, one hand on the bar, just listening to some music, and I'll be waving at them. And I'll just be wearing some random crap I found in my drawer, like pajamas or something. But they know that's the guy that drives around the neighborhood on his bike every once in a while, and he looks really happy. And yeah, that's what I like doing. And then I was really into working out for a little bit, and that helped me a lot with depression. Now I'm not depressed, and I don't work out that much because it doesn't help me as much anymore, like mentally. I mean, obviously physically it'll help you out, but not really mentally. So don't tell anyone, but I don't work out. Anyways, but yeah, working out will probably really help. It definitely helped me at the time. It's when you see on Instagram or something, or some crazy trending YouTube video of some guy deadlifting 700 pounds, don't do that. You see someone training all year so that they can pull their truck with a rope, don't do that. Don't do things that are very strenuous, very painful almost. Just do things that are inside your comfort zone. Don't go out of your comfort zone. There's a reason it's called a comfort zone. In specific cases and times in your life, besides going through depression, you will need to branch out and get out of your comfort zone. But right now, depression, going out of your way to do things you don't like will not help you. Do things that you do like. And even if it is working out, don't do things that are too crazy and that won't be interesting or fun. Just do things that make you feel comfortable. So if you like lifting, I don't know, smaller weights, less heavy weights, go ahead, man. Just do it. That's fine. And then another thing that I noticed a lot of people with depression, including myself back then, used to go through is feeling like everyone around you is so happy and you're the only one that is like this, and you feel like you're bringing everyone down. I definitely felt this way. Nobody, like, again, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, nobody understands me, that sort of thing. But it was more like, I'm bringing other people down because I am always this sad, this generally unhappy person, just depressed all the time. It does actually bring people down. No one wants. I'm sorry to hear if you had to hear this, but no one really wants to hang around you if you're so sad all the time. But you can easily change that. This is when you do need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to try and force yourself to smile. You need to force yourself to pretend to be happy and to hang out with people. I'm not saying hang out with people that you don't know. Hang out with people that you do know. But if they're happy, then you at least pretend to be happy as well. Sounds so stupid. Sounds like it's not going to work, right? It does work. It does work, I promise you. If your friends are having fun and you're sitting there making negative comments and just being quiet and being offended by everything and just being so sad, eventually your friends will actually stop talking to you. You have to pretend like you're happy until you're actually happy. You ever heard of the phrase, fake it till you make it? That's what you have to do now. It sounds so plastic, so artificial. But eventually, you will find happiness in doing it. And that's all life is about. Finding happiness in the things you enjoy. So even if you don't enjoy it, find happiness in it. Because otherwise, you might not have friends. And that doesn't mean they're artificial. It means they like people who aren't depressed, which is very normal. Your friends are normal, okay? They just like happy people. And then, one final message before I end the video off. Suicide. Do not kill yourself, okay? If you're watching this right now and you're contemplating killing yourself, ending your life, so you can, I don't know, be free of this void. It literally feels like a creature or person is latching onto you and sucking all the joy out of your life. You feel like in every conversation, you're just smiling and waiting until you're done with the conversation so you can break down and cry. Don't end your life. I promise you. There is no outcome in any situation where killing yourself is good for you, the people around you, society itself, the environment. Nothing will benefit, including you. Nothing will benefit from you killing yourself. If you think very technical like that, there is no benefit from that. And I have considered ending myself as well several times throughout my depression. It's dumb. Okay? It's dumb. You're stupid if you want to kill yourself. You're stupid. Don't kill yourself. You're stupid. Don't be stupid. Find things that make you happy. Get out of this funk. Do whatever you possibly can to break away from this. Because I promise you, if you stay in your room thinking about this, you will kill yourself. Do not do that. Do not sit in your room by yourself thinking about anything. It will always lead to existentialism thoughts and things like that, which will always lead to suicide if it gets far enough. Trust me, please, when I say this. Get out of your way. If you are laying in your room thinking by yourself, just run out the door and start talking to someone. Run out the door and start playing video games. Start, I don't know, dancing. Just do something. Please. The worst thing you can do when you have extreme depression is stay by yourself and think. Because you're not alone in your skin when you do that. All those things that feel like they're latching onto you, sucking your joy out, they'll attack you right then and there. I'm not saying there's some spirit demon or something attacking you. No, that's weird. I'm saying it's a figurative thing. You won't hear voices in your head unless it's really bad. But there is just the inside of your brain wanting to tell you to, I don't know, kill yourself. Don't do that. Your family and friends love you, and even if they do, maybe they're all dead. Depending on your situation, I am very, very sorry. You have no idea. But there is someone out there that loves you for who you are and will understand you. Okay? There's nothing in this universe that isn't. There are a lot of things in this universe that aren't worth living for. There are a lot of things that are disgusting, horrible, that can make you kill yourself. But there are so many things that outweigh those bad things that will help you and are worth living for. Okay? Just keep fighting. I don't know you, probably. Maybe you do know me. But just keep fighting, okay? Do not die. The number one thing that helped me was knowing that someone out there is evil and is doing horrible things, and I need to stay alive so I can watch them die. Sounds really evil. I don't want to go into it too much, but there's something out there that I know is scary and evil, and I just want them to disappear. And that's why I want to be alive. I want to see everyone happy eventually. When the day comes, I just want to see everyone happy. Everyone live in peace. I don't know, sounds like some child's TV show garbage, but that's what I want to see. And it will happen. I promise you, it will happen. The day where everyone's happy, no one has depression, no one is battling suicidal thoughts. It will come, it will happen. Keep fighting so you can see that day. Thank you for watching, and that's all. Remember, there is something out there that loves you and appreciates you. Just use the tips I provided you and anything else that you see that seem legit, and break out of your funk. And one final little message. Tell someone about your depression. Talk to people that you know about it. Please tell them about it. Because if you don't, then you're battling by yourself. If you tell someone else, they will help you. There is no person out there that is so disgusting. They hear that you're going through this in your head. It feels like a whirlwind of pain and suffering, of darkness in your head, right? There's no one out there that you hang out with that will let you down when you tell them that you're battling through this. They will help you. So just let them help you. Once again, thank you for watching.